everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a fun day for us. We are going to be working on some electrical gremlins on the Aston Martin. Antonio and I are going to be finishing up the MGTD as much as we can. Our goal is to get it running and driving today. Whether that happens or not, I don't know, but we're going to try. And today is a great day because we have our first sponsor. Today's video is brought to you in part by carsponsors.com and Overkill Lighting. Overkill Lighting has a lot of lighting accessories on their website. Go visit, get some great discounts. They sent us an underglow kit that we're going to put on the Aston Martin. No, we're not. We're going to save this for the Bentley, but it is a really good quality kit. Lots of LEDs. We'll show you this kit in just a little bit. Have fun, Steve. What color is it? Oh, what color is it? Yeah. It's multicolored.
Oh, even better. Oh, even better.
So we can do all sorts of effects with it.
Oh, that's
we can do a rainbow show. We can do for Antonio going to Pride.
Woo!
We can do everything, but no, it's nice LED strips. Back in the 90s, you guys remember the big tubes we'd have to put on the cars?
Yes, and zip ties.
Yeah, this looks like an easy install, double back tape. Don't peel the double back tape.
I'm not. I'm putting it together.
Oh, nice.
So, Bluetooth activated, and remote, all the fun stuff.
Oh, man.
Is it fireproof?
Nice.
Yeah. So it's great to have a sponsor. Thank you, Overkill Lighting. We really appreciate it. Hopefully we get some other sponsors here going forward.
That's actually a good trick idea because the bar lights really kind of limited where you can put it. It had to be a certain length or it would show up properly. But if you got a strip, you can kind of maneuver around things. Maybe you're underneath the vehicle's not even. It doesn't matter. The bar going with this, it's pretty slick. I like that.
Yeah, you're not going to leave it on a curb in a speed bump in the parking lot.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Zip ties break those bad boys. If you start hanging, it looks pretty weird.
Antonio and I will move these cars around. Can you move your Toyota engine stuff? I didn't want to disturb it.
Okay, yeah.
So we can push that truck out and Antonio and I will move the TD over. I think what we'll do is we'll get the Stealth out and then I'll have you do the cooling fans on the Aston and the brake lights on the Aston so they'll stop coming on all the time. They were on this morning, I couldn't get them off. After that, if you have time, I'll have you do Bentley shit so we can get the headlights in it because I ordered a hood this morning.
Okay, yeah. Being everywhere. Fans don't come on. Call that good.
Good thing I got him.
Go and look up the wiring diagram one more time. I just want to confirm what I was missing and go from there. Alright, so I used the wiring diagram, pinpointed, and pretty sure I found out where my lack of power is to the fans. It has to do with some misappropriated wiring over here in the corner. So I got that. We're working on trying to fix something for the brake light switch because it's got to have, there's a dead space that's got to be taken up, and that should take care of what we're going to deal with on this today. you're good to go. There's way too much space. So like when we were sticking back there, it's already like an inch, and over time it just kind of divots in, and once it divots in, the light just cuts on.
What if I took some little sheet metal squares and stacked them up and like JB welded them together?
We could try that, and
So we had a metal spacer instead of cardboard.
yeah, we could try that and just try to get as close as possible. Like if anything, if we just go too tight, it just means you got to step on the brake relatively more force to get it to start, but everything else will work fine. Like the brakes, it won't change how the brakes feel. It's just to activate the light, but it'll keep the light from coming on.
I'll build us something.
Keep going. A little more actually. That's good.
That we're going to represent at Mecum in November. We're taking at least 2 cars already, this car being one of them. Matt is bringing a Trent TR6 for us to do, and he's not into wanting to do the auctions and everything, so he asked if we'd represent the car. So Matt's going to bring that over to us. Well, if we still have the red Chevelle, I want to take that one too. I've talked to the customer, and he's finally...
Got the with senses on them.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to come here to the shop and buy a $65,000 Chevelle.
cash.
Yeah, especially for cash, man. But at Mecum, that's where those buyers are.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I drop the price to 50 grand, we could sell it here, but that's a $65,000, $75,000 car all day long. And that's where it needs to be sold at. So hopefully it'll let us represent there if we still have it. I want to make a big show. We had a great time last year.
Yeah.
And made some friends. And I want to come out dick swinging. Like, here we are. Let's do this. All right, we get to sock it out, and then after that, we'll go move out of the oil pan. All right, where are you at?
I'm right here.
Okay. Hi, Mom. You got oil pan on yet? So no.
So no, we're ready to go on though.
You're going on flat rate.
Hey, it's done right. It's not gonna leak.
Oh, it's good. They all leak, man.
I know.
I had a dude look at the Triumph last week, and he was nitpicking it. And it was running, and he goes, it's leaking a little oil. Like, it's a 1967 Triumph. If it's not leaking oil, it's out.
This is almost as thick as we need. Literally, it's just not quite thick enough. It's the head of a bolt.
M6, grabbing an M8, or a 10.
Like a all day.
All right, this is the right thickness.
Okay.
This head, but you're gonna have to shave it down. Yeah, just slice this bad boy off and then downsize it.
And there's the spacer Steve needed, made out of a bolt.
Oh, that looks great. That'll work perfect.
Yeah. For some reason, the seal on this side of the hood just does not ever sit right. I don't think our hood adjustment's off, though. I mean, our lines look pretty good. All the way over there. Get a little go juice in there. Jumper box was off.
I haven't had the jumper in a while. guy's gonna go inside an RX-8 with the turbo.
Something you're building for somebody?
No.
You're gonna make it?
Yeah.
You got an RX-8?
No, but they're like a dime a dozen.
Yeah, because they all need motors.
Yeah, because the motor's all stuck. So I got some new headlights to put into this, new used headlights. Good condition. The control modules looked like they were fine. They weren't swimming in water like this one was. Went to plug them in, didn't get anything. Not surprised, wasn't sure if it would have to be coated, but there was a no power or ground on the connector coming to the headlights. So right away it's like, well, we knew that there was clearly some damage. But basically power has to come into that and get permission. And now I need to check that power is actually getting to it. So we'll find out, get as far as we can today, see what we can get. But then, you know, if we get those fixed, there's just one more electrical gremlin down and we'll keep going.
Those lights are sick.
We just got to,
Well, we got driver's side, that's good.
that's right, we got one. We just wanted to mock up some wiring here. This wiring is definitely temporary. In fact, this just came out right here, but that's fine because this is all going to be redone. What happened was the harness was actually cut back here. Don't know if it was because of the accident. So because of that, I just wanted to mock up a very quick fit. That side had no damage, so I don't have to do any wiring repair. I'll probably just clean up the connections with some corrosion cleaner. We're getting there.
I know. Listen. I know, like when I said, hey, let's put it up in the air so everybody can see what you're doing today. And you laid on the ground so they didn't see what you were doing, which defeats the purpose of YouTube. But successful day all in all. This car is much closer to running. That car is much closer to driving. Aston Martin is just getting buttoned up. So thanks for sticking with us. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And feel free to donate, please.
Thanks again to Overkill Lighting for sponsoring us with the underglow that's going to go on the Bentley here in just a few short weeks. And to carsponsors.com. Look them up if you're a small YouTuber yourself.